Thank you, MCEF, and thank you to all of our educators who applied for MCEF grants. For tonight's MUSD State of the District report, I would like to highlight, in addition to attendance, also our grants. And I would like to share with you a picture from our travel and tourism. They had their annual expedition where learners presented to guests who are from industry, from the board, from other schools, as well as the community. And they described for them trips and itineraries for putting together a great world-class travel package. Last night, our coordinator who oversees in conjunction with all of our assistant principals our Attendance Matters initiative to increase our attendance to 97%, Yvonne Sukumagi. She presented with District Attorney Alicia Shun, and they had over 100 people participating, parents and caregivers, and learned about the importance of being in school and also what happens when we are not in school and the student's absence is unexcused, and how that can end up becoming both a truancy as well as chronically absent. And just as a reminder for everybody, chronically absent is 10% of the school year, so that would be roughly 18 days. And that could easily be something that a student becomes identified as if they miss about 1.5 days a month. So it really doesn't take very much. And I would like to just share that our attendance rate, our trend, our weekly trend has dropped. And I have an asterisk next to why it dropped for today. As student board member Ayer remarked, we had a number of students who did not come to Milpitas High School today because of a threat that was posted on social media, and we had 485 students who did not show up. And as you can see, the attendance overall for the district dropped, and at Milpitas High School, the attendance was 83.91% today. So when people put these types of threats in the social media, it impacts every person and disrupts the education process. And I do hope that people will stay tuned into the board meeting, because under our board reports tonight, we will be talking about the section in our handbook that oversees having a safe learning environment, as well as the board will be engaging in discussion with staff about the different policies that we have that touch on this: cyberbullying, digital citizenship, when something yields or warrants the recommendation for expulsion, as well as the rights and expectations of everyone to have a safe and bully-free learning environment. Moving on to something that is of great pride for us. One thing that we've done as a team and as a school district since the beginning of my term as superintendent is really focus on revenue building outside of the norms of how schools traditionally are funded. That is by the state, as well as some federal categorical type of monies, and then also through special tax initiatives such as bonds and parcel taxes. But in Milpitas and in Milpitas Unified, we are focused on what other ways can we bring in revenue. And so just in the first 2 months of school, this is a record of all the possible ways revenue building through grants and other proposals that the district staff has worked towards bringing in revenue. Now, we don't know yet if we've been awarded these, but we have submitted applications or proposals. And one of them I will highlight, actually two. One is around round 6 for the Strong Workforce K-12. We've been awarded that twice before, and it supports our MUSD middle college high school as well as our dual enrollment pathways. This time around, we're looking to expand our pathway involvement and also include programming at MUSD Innovation Campus. I would also like to point out that we have worked with Santa Clara County Valley Health on some wellness center expansions, and that's with Executive Director Mary Jude Dorpinghouse and our School Link Services Coordinator Nicole Stewart, as well as Sandra Quintana, our Program Manager, and also Vanessa Espedia, our Early Childhood Education Coordinator. And then jumping down to the bottom, I would like to point out, especially since we have our City Manager here, that I've put in a proposal to Pulte Homes, who is looking to do a development on California Circle. I provided them, met with them a few times, a couple times with Board President Norwood and I think Vice President Schwan at the time. And this last time I met with them and took them through the Innovation Campus and then talked with them about becoming a partner in the Innovation Campus and provided them with a letter outlining the way that they can become a partner through our Milpitas Alliance Partners for Future Ready Learners as doing naming rights. And I proposed that they do one better than KLA. KLA has naming rights for 3 years, and I asked them to match that and add one more year for a total of $1 million. And I haven't yet heard back from them, but I expect to do so. So all told, so far in the first 2 months of school, as a team, we've applied for $1.7 million worth of revenue. And this is just a few pictures capturing that we have the ribbon cutting coming up on our Milpitas High School Wellness Center, and then also some pictures from Manufacturing Day that we heard from the kids earlier tonight. And both of these focus on strategic goal number 4, which is building MUSD wellness and social emotional learning for academic support. And then also strategic goal number 3, building workforce pathways. And that concludes my report for this evening.